You know, a great little addition that we're going to give you in this series, courtesy of Aimpoint, is this little card. Now this is going to be where you're going to be able to use Aimpoint technology to help you read greens. Now this is for a 2% slope. Remember, that's about 85 to 90% of the time that you're going to be putting on a 2% grade. So this is going to be useful. There are exceptions, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But what I want to tell you is that this is for two different stimp meters. Stimp meter of 8, which is basically resort speed, they call it. And then tournament speed or tour speed is around the stimp meter of 10. The faster a green is, the more the ball is going to break. And it's reflected here on this card. Now this card looks a little confusing at first, but once you learn the numbers, you're going to really, it'll make sense and it'll be automatic for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you where these putts break based on where you are on the clock. Now remember, I showed you where the high point was. Now that's going to be 12 o'clock on the clock, and where the low point is 6 o'clock on the clock. So anything to the right is going to go right to left. Anything to the left of that line is going to go left to right. Now when you take this little chart out, let's say you're at 2 o'clock on the clock and you're about 10 feet away. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to 10 feet. We're going to go out to this second number here. It says 8. And that's at 2 o'clock with the stimp meter reading of 8. Now that 8 inches is from the center of the hole. That's very important to remember. Remember that the cup is 4 inches wide, so you got to subtract 2 inches if you're basing it on the edge of the cup. But 8 inches from the center of the cup is the break. And that's a good starting point. So what you're going to want to do is aim 8 inches to the right of the center of the hole, and that's a good starting point for the break. If you see any variations from there, adjust it. This little chart is a great little device, and it works all the way out to, it says on here 20 feet, but you can keep adding the numbers up based on where you are.